Hello, my name is Leanne Swift, and this is my Dropbox tutorial for LIS 7920. So, what does Dropbox do? Dropbox is a simple way to keep all files accessible from anywhere since they are saved within the cloud. These files can be shared or kept private. It can be downloaded on a computer, smartphone running iOS or Android, or any tablet that uses those operating systems. And all of the files you put into your Dropbox can be accessed from any of those devices. This is a great system to keep personal files accessible from anywhere or to collaborate with people all over the globe or simply within the office. The basics of Dropbox. Step 1. If the user has never used Dropbox before, it must first be downloaded to the computer being used or the smartphone being used. This tutorial will focus on using the desktop version. The user simply visits dropbox.com and clicks on the link to create an account. Step 2. Once an account has been created, which is free, but an email address will need to be provided, the download will begin. And you will simply follow the prompts for the download. Step 3. After the download, it will prompt to add a file so that the user may get started. For this tutorial, I added a file named Leanne. Below is what Dropbox will look like once the folder is added. As you can see, Leanne is at the top of the Dropbox. The Get Started with Dropbox is included with your download and includes helpful hints. Step 4. Once a file has been added to Dropbox, it will be visible when the user logs in online or on the smartphone app. Below is what the dashboard will look like when logged in. As you can see, the folder I copied is right there. Step 5. The menu on the left side of the screen is where all links, requests, teams, and much more will be managed. As you can see, there are a lot of options. Simply click on any of them and it will take you to that section. Step 6. There is an option for every folder uploaded to either share or keep private. Within the folder Leanne, there's many documents and subfolders. The entire folder may be shared, or only individual documents within that folder can be shared. So, if I want to share the folder graduation photos, I simply click the share button, and the rest of the folders stay private. Step 7. After clicking the share button, a decision must be made about privileges for the users it's shared with. The users will either have editing privileges or viewing privileges. For this tutorial, Can View will be used. As you can see, you simply click Can Edit or Can View. Step 8. After determining privileges, a link needs to be created for the file. Permissions for this particular link will also be determined at this point. I simply click on the link to create the link and give permissions. Step 9. When creating a link, the user must decide what permissions are available to the people who receive this link. The permissions may be customized for every file shared, so whatever changes I make to the graduations photos file, it doesn't affect any of my other files or folders. I can choose who can view the file, I can add an expiration date, and I can choose who can comment on the file. Or it can also delete the link if I decide I no longer need it. Step 10. The file may be shared simply by entering an email address. The other user does not even need to have a Dropbox if they're simply viewing the file. Or I can share it with a team. To create a team, I simply click Teams from the menu on the left side of the screen and follow the prompts. This is a great feature if you plan to use it for collaboration in the office. Step 11. The events link on the left side of the screen is a great way to see what changes have been made within the user's Dropbox on a particular day. It's particularly important if you're sharing it with multiple users. As you can see, everything I've done within my Dropbox today is listed in events. Step 12. Another feature is Paper. It's currently in beta, but it can be used to create documents within Dropbox that can easily be shared and collaborated on. This is very similar to Google Docs and simple to use. Conclusion and helpful resources. This was a brief overview of the many features that Dropbox offers. The program was extremely simple to understand and use, and it could easily be implemented in Office with a very small learning curve. Helpful resources. Dropbox.com/help, or Dropbox the form so I can talk to other users, or Dropbox.com/security about my password, two-step verification, things of that nature, or Dropbox.com where I can get pricing for it if I want to upgrade from the free service. Thank you for taking the time to watch my tutorial. If any questions, I can be contacted at the email address below. Thank you!